Hello, 6th grade math students. This is the second half of Chapter 6.5, Percent of Change. In this problem, we'll learn how to calculate a discount. The regular price of a Statue of Liberty souvenir is $32. During a sale, its price was reduced to $24. Find the percent of the discount. Okay, let me draw you a picture to help you visualize how this will work. We'll begin with the full price, the $32 price. This represents 100% of the cost. Then we'll draw a picture of the sales price, $24. And what we're looking for is what percent is right here. Okay? So we'll begin by finding the discount. $32 minus $24 equals $8. So we took $8 off the price. If $32 represents 100%, then $1 is represented by 100% over 32. Sorry, I ran out of room here, so let's go up here. And we know that the discount was $8. So we'll calculate the percent of the discount by taking $8 times 100% over 32. And then we'll calculate that. Let's see, we can cross reduce. This becomes 1, this becomes 4, which means our final percentage will be 100 divided by 4, or 25%. So the amount of the discount was 25%. Here's the first practice problem for you to try. Dennis bought a model train for $64. 2 years later, he sold it for $72. What was the percent increase in the price? Remember, your first step will be to find the difference between the two prices, calculate the percentage represented by $1, and then calculating the percent difference, or the percent increase in this case. Press pause while you work, and there'll be another practice problem right after this one. Here's the second practice problem, this one involving a percent increase. The original length of a spring was 28 millimeters. It is stretched to a length of 35 millimeters. Find the percent increase in its length. Remember, start by finding the difference in the two lengths, and then calculating what percentage is represented by only 1 millimeter, and work from there to solve for the final percentage increase. Press pause, and I'll have a different kind of problem for you when you come back. Now we're going to complete a percent increase or decrease problem that includes multiple increases or decreases. So let's start with this example involving the price of a book. The original price of a book in 2003 was $12. In 2005, the price of the same book increased to $15. And in 2007, the price of the book was $3 more than the price of the book in 2005. So $18. So for step A, we want to find the percent increase in the price of the book from 2003 to 2005. And in part B, we want to find the percent increase in the price of the book from 2005 to 2007. So this will be part B. We will again want to know the percent increase. So let's work out part A. So if the cost was $12 in 2003 and $15 in 2005, we'll begin by finding the difference in the prices, which is $3. 100% of the cost will be represented by $12, because remember, the starting cost is $12 and we're increasing it to $15. So $12 represents our 100%. $1 would be equal to 100% over 12. So $3 would be equal to 3 times 100% over 12, which if we cross reduce gives us 1 and 4 here, or 100 divided by 4, or 25%. So the cost increased by 25% between 2003 and 2005. So the answer to A is 25%. Now let's go on and work out B. Part B asks us to figure out the percent increase from 2005 to 2007. Now it'd be easy to say, oh, it's $3, so it must be 25% again. But remember, we're starting with a new base price, $15 instead of $12, so we need to go through the same steps. So our first step, again, is to figure out the difference in the price between the cost in 2007 and 2005, and that difference equals $3. So if 100% equals $15, then $1 is valued at 100% over 15. And I'm going to come over here to give us a little more room. So $3 would represent 3 times 100% over 15. Cross reduce to get 1 and 5, or 100% over 5. So our final answer will be 20%. The price increase between 2005 and 2007 is 20%. Try this problem on your own. The amount of water in a dispenser was 50 liters at first. After 10 minutes, it decreased to 45 liters. Another 15 minutes later, the amount of water had decreased to 40 liters. So answer 2 questions for me. In part A, calculate the percent decrease from 50 to 45 liters. And in part B, calculate the percent decrease from 45 to 40 liters. Press pause while you work, and we have one more type of problem before we wrap up 6.5 for good. In our final problem, we're going to combine what we know about fractions and percents to solve a word problem. One year, Keith's savings was $200. Andrew's savings was 4/5 of Keith's. The next year, Andrew increased his savings by 20%. So find the increase in Andrew's savings. So Andrew's savings year 1 was 4/5 of Keith's savings, which was $200. In year 2, Andrew's savings goes up by 20%. Okay, so how do we tackle this problem? The first thing we need to figure out is how much money Andrew had saved in year 1. The problem tells us that Andrew's savings in year 1 was 4/5 of $200. So thinking back to our fraction word problems last year, 4/5, remember of is code for multiply, $200 will give us Andrew's year 1 money. So let's go ahead and calculate this out. Let's see, we can cross reduce 5 and 200, right? They're each divisible by 5. This can become 1, and this can become 40, giving us an answer of, let's see, 4 times 40 would be $160. So Andrew's savings in year 1 is $160. So now we want to calculate how much his savings increased in year 2. So the difference between year 1 and year 2 is 20%. So if 100%, hold on a second, let me give us a little space here. If 100% of his savings in year 1 is represented by $160, then 1% will be represented by $1.60. And a 20% increase would be valued at 20 times $1.60, which would give us an answer of $32. Okay? So his savings increased by $32 from year 1 to year 2. Here's your last practice problem for chapter 6.5. On Monday, Camille scored 120 points in a video game. I'm going to record that with C equals 120 points. And Emily scored 5/4 of Camille's points. On Tuesday, So this is Emily's day 1, Emily's Monday. On Tuesday, Emily scored 30% more. So she had an increase of 30% than she scored on Tuesday. Find the increase in the number of points that Emily scored on Tuesday. So we want to calculate what was Emily's score on Monday. And Emily's Tuesday score. Okay? Give it a try. If you get stuck, no worries. We'll work through it together in class tomorrow. I'll see you for more work with fraction and percentage word problems tomorrow. Have a great night.